Hi, I'm Catherine Lidstone, newly elected to the LA Local Board and served as an alternate at the National Board meeting where this contract, the summary of the tentative agreement, was voted upon. First of all, I just want to say I respect every single person on this stage tremendously. I know how hard you guys have worked. I've heard how hard you guys have worked. We need you. So thank you for everything you're doing. I just want to share some concerns, so I'm going to be using my time as a statement, and it is going to involve questions that I think all the members need to be thinking about. So here are my concerns for you and for them. For member context, not only were we not provided the full MOA contract language before the National Board vote, but union leadership also did not share more specific 100-page plus proposed contract language from the Negotiating Committee for pre-review. The only documentation we received was provided 30 minutes before a meeting, which arguably determines the fate of 160,000 members. My questions for leadership and members to think about. 1, why did the press get notified before membership was alerted of an end to the strike? 2, you say the AMPTP threatened to cancel shows. Why is this an acceptable reason for stopping negotiations? Is this not classic fear-mongering that the AMPTP is famous for? Why was the official union language "strike is over," and I quote, when technically the strike was actually suspended, and not only did the membership nor the National Board not yet vote for the tentative agreement, they haven't even had the opportunity to read it. 3, you say we used all leverage we could, but this is inherently not true. Why did we never call for a boycott on streaming companies? If you are so passionate about the inimitable value of humans in performance, why did we not secure this definition in negotiations? We know historically that it has never happened where membership has not ratified the contract after a National Board approval. In my opinion, it is fear-mongering from our own union leadership to tell us that a worse deal is expected should we stand for better terms. If producers are not required to change the footage in the event of violation of consent, what is to stop them from intentionally betraying what we have given them permission for and taking a slap on the wrist fine hit for doing so? How can we trust that the streaming fund will not be mismanaged, considering some members have not had satisfactory results from myriad complaints filed in regards to unpaid residuals? Who determines what constitutes as substantially as scripted? What if there's a disagreement that the journeyman actor cannot afford to pursue in court? And finally, why do we still have no protections over the intellectual property provided in self-tapes, which ultimately is exploited by the AMPTP for profit? Thank you. I do think you are all amazing. These are the things that we care about and can't afford to pursue on our own. We don't have the name status, we don't have the power, we don't have the money. This is why we need our union. Thank you.
So I'm going to assume, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions in there. I'm going to assume that I'm not going to respond to the process questions, that those are more rhetorical, and I'll